Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream. I'm back again with more Genshin Impact, and today we are gonna do Dehya's story quest. Let's go. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, let's go to settings, audio. Let's put that on. Let's put this on 7. This on 8, 6, and well, Paimon's voice at the very last, so that I don't have to hear her high-pitched sound. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Now let's continue with Dehya's story quest. Let's see. Unlock. Claim. Navigate. Oh, so I need to go to the Grand Bazaar. Okay. I thought we will meet Dehya on Caravan Rebath, but oh well. It's fine. It's not a big deal anyways. Let's go. But this loading screen, oh my god, like all the time, all the time. Every single time I want to teleport from one region to another, it takes so much time. I mean, if my device takes so much time to load, then I guess this game just is not optimized. That's it, nothing else. This game just isn't well optimized. Anyways, story quest.
Paimon's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
That wasn't on our list though, was it?
We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting to see you
Hey yo,
here.
what? Ah shit, okay, I feel bad for not remembering her name, but oh my god, okay. She was a very important figure for us, okay? Not for you, okay, but for me, alright? When the story quest was up. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember her name. Dunyarzad. Okay, I remember her name. Okay.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Okay, Dunyarzad, not Zard. Alright, fine.
Huh. So you two are still hanging out together. Dehya, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
What happened to
I
it?
said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. Not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends.
Hey,
The
nice.
Homiyanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
So you just don't be her bodyguard anymore, but you still take job from her family, huh?
I told Dehya to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dehya wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming.
You are a part of the Homiyanis family already now.
Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dehya. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
Yes.
She said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
Yeah, and if not everyone is Paimon, okay? Not everyone is a Paimon.
Wait, didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
Dunyarzad, I don't think that region is quite suited for you.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Yeah, true.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
Also, guys, extremely sorry for the lag in the stream. I tried a lot to avoid that, but somehow I just could not fix it. I really don't know where the issue is. I guess there's a problem with the connection between my internet and YouTube. But other than that, the download speed and upload speed, everything is alright. And well, if the stream is not that enjoyable, then I guess I can just advise you guys to watch the VOD later on. Just watch the VOD later on. But yeah, that's true. You guys won't get the feeling of the live if you do that, but sucks.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately.
Oh?
Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid.
Oh, whoa.
Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know.
Yeah, Kaya would say
Crying is
otherwise.
harder if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just
They'll protect their own. It sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
What? What are they even, like, what? Okay, alright, we need to investigate further.
Terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
Huh?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have.
Yeah, typical political moment.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
They were able to cause so much damage, bro.
Sounds mighty strange to me too. Haroon, you can leave the rest of the investigation with us.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dehya, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing. compared to
Someone
your
new?
experience.
Someone new?
Yeah.
Oh,
And while
never
I went to
mind.
talk
Just
to Khan
some
al-Ahmar, I
NPC.
took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Hisham and Khalaf.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Ribat. Although this
Okay.
new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Emergency food.
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course. Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh, in that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dehya.
Underestimate
What are you even gonna do, Paimon? Give them ugly nicknames? Come on.
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
Yeah, but she did. Okay, alright, fine.
Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dehya. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to
That
hear
sucks.
that.
Okay.
I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta
Hello,
admit,
Moonlight.
I can understand their
Nice to have you
disappointment, though.
here.
You're our brigade's main selling point, after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Yeah, come on, what's up? Beta male moment. Beta male moment. Come on.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Ha! Beta male. Shut up.
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Oh,
Are you kidding
okay.
me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Always like
Well,
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up
Look at
is
that,
better than keeping
look at that.
everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on 'em. It's hard. Hey, knuckleheads, can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her?
Mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well,
okay,
how did it go?
we
What did you come up with?
run into trouble. Okay, we run into trouble.
We're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Something like that.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you
It
up.
might make you even more depressed than us.
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, Dunyarzad, we're back! So tell me, what happened?
well,
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can.
Oh my god, the hype! They're building it up! Oh my god, they're building it up!
My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
That feels unlikely though.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while.
Oh, some doubts.
In the
Oh.
past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dehya?
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just signed up.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Yeah, true. Come on, there are so many other brigades as well.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with the Khan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dehya into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Dehya to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
So,
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
oh my god, this is a
okay,
lot for
Paimon.
my head.
I should actually be thanking you. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same.
But I guess Dunyarzad's dad was nice with her, I guess.
However,
But oh
the
well.
Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Dehya.
It's all right, Dehya. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, you think she'll do that, Dunyarzad? You think
You
she'll
don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Hey,
True.
it's still too early to give up hope. What was
Trust.
the thing about friendship again?
Trust.
Right, yeah, trust. You said that yourself, Dehya. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the Master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation.
Oh, so we will be able
Let's
to...
meet at the usual place then.
Okay, we can meet with Dunyarzad's father today. Okay, let's have a...
Usual place? Ah, right.
Where? I don't know. Dehya will know. Let's go. What is the usual place? This is the second time this game has done this to us. The first time was being Venti. The usual place. Where is the usual place, man? I see you like once in 6 months. What do you mean, usual place? Ah, okay, alright, fine, okay. Makes sense that you'd call this the usual place. Okay, man, okay. I get it. Let's go.
Thank you for coming, sir.
Oh!
Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to him is his travel companion, Paimon.
Hello.
Ah, yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person. But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
So, that's what you found? Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything
you got
from
something
much
going
longer.
on, huh? You got something going on after all.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, Dehya, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Huh?
Yes.
What?
I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. Okay, yeah, I can understand
Your
that.
father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you, the facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah, come on, what? That jerk having heartfelt efforts? What?
I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homayani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand.
Okay, story
Let me
time,
tell you
guys.
a little
Story
story.
time. It's a story
Our
time.
family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
I mean, of course, duh, you were a little kid.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself.
Oh my
He
god.
couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He
Okay.
then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house, but he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dehya.
So he was the one who recommended Dehya to you.
Ah, okay, okay.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw.
Wait, they went charging ahead without checking for any trap.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you guys okay?
What?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss stab.
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Yeah,
see.
come on, quick. But to be honest, it's all time gated. No matter how fast or how slow we are, we will still end up in the
I
same
think I see a way
point of the
through over
story.
there, but it's being blocked by something.
Okay, let's go.
How obvious. Adjust the height and color of the light so it might be properly received. Change color. And wait. There you go, done. Oh, a chest.
Let's light it up!
Why do you not quit? Whatever, fuck F this.
Shadows of fate! Ha! I'm going in!
Okay, done. Easy. Now what?
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
Rotate.
Need to adjust it a little.
Rotate. Easy. Done. And now lower. There you go. Okay. Nice. Got it. Alright, let's go. Oh, another chest. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Off we go. Let's light it
There you
up.
go.
Written in the stars.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. Negligible damage.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. You're dead meat.
Okay. Damn, she's strong, guys. She's strong. She's strong, yo. Nice. Okay. Let's take that. Let's go. Alright. So many rooms.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me scrub.
I can't even ignore them. They have chests after all. How will I, you know?
Fate is
There
upon
you go. There you go. And that should do it. Easy.
Delved into destiny.
Spring forth! Propagate!
Okay. That's done. Alright. Now where? In front. So many more. So much. Fine. Change color. Oh my god, what is this? Raise. Raise. There you go. Change color. Okay. Change color. Okay. Nice. That was easy. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. But I don't see anyone over here though.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side, but as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectation.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory.
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers.
You are a disgrace to King Deshret. King Deshret would never want this. Do you understand that?
They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory.
Okay.
Wave one, charge! Eliminate them!
Bruh. Oh my god, this is so pathetic, man. Feels like child's play. Oh, what? There's a bar up there? Okay, makes sense, makes sense. They are the relics, okay? I mean, by the way they were hyping the story up, It would be weird if they didn't have a lot of members.
Decided by destiny.
It would have been so weird if they went out by like the 5 air mines, you know.
All used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth and nearly even shed tears for
Because
his
in the
sake.
end, he's your father. That's why. It's fine. We get it. No need to feel ashamed. Everyone would feel that for their parent.
We're hypocrites. All of us.
You should never question your feelings, bro.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on.
right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're
Fact.
back!
Facts.
Are all of you alright?
Yes.
There she is.
Yeah.
Physically, that
Many
is.
people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dehya, you're looking quite down again.
Mama will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions
Oh my god,
better.
what?
I just...
Oh.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you
Yeah,
cry
come
like
on.
this.
It was your father. You weren't supposed to be the one crying, Dehya. What?
Dehya,
What?
your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort
Yeah,
me.
what? Come on. What is the situation, Dehya? Bruh. Wait, didn't you cry for like even a single
Hey,
moment?
don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life?
Yeah, come on. No one is even.
However,
Come on, what's
there
up?
was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how
Fine.
you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs.
Oh, okay. That's an improvement.
It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Okay, go to the Grand Bazaar to clear your head. Okay, let's go. Let's go. It would be very nice if we had some interactions with that guy over there. He is the guildmaster of the Adventurers Guild of Sumeru. Adventurers Guildmaster. I mean, we didn't even have a single interaction with the Inazuman one either. We have a commission with the
This rug
Liuwe
here
one.
is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah,
Oh my
here
god,
you
child
are.
labor.
Finally, I found you.
Aren't you that mercenary who based
What?
You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all to a fight? I just came here to give
His
you
voice
something.
changed.
I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the court could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
Oh my god, guys. Mad respect for that guy.
Contains everything
I
that
told you,
Ian's
man. I
father
had
left
mad I
behind.
have mad respect for him.
It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already...
Yep, the ending got cut. Oh, sorry for all that, guys.